What's up, witches? This is the Undercover Witch, and today we're doing water signs. So Scorpio, this is for you. Goshly. Ooh. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. So something good is coming in. Something, I don't know. It's just some kind of offer, I feel like. Definitely an offer. I feel like it could be a job opportunity, and we have the World, so I definitely think it's big. It's something life-changing. And it's coming after a period where you felt like your cups were empty, you felt like you have nothing to look forward to. So you're kind of feeling lost, but we have the Temperance and the Fool. So it's definitely something coming in that's going to help you fill back those cups. And it's also going to be a new beginning. So I'm really getting a new job opportunity. And that might have been at the beginning of the month. Maybe that's something you're looking for as a job opportunity or something that you're stressing over. You want to start something new. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands reversed. So just from those three, schooling reversed. So you may, I feel like you do have school. I feel like you're coming out of school and you're going to be starting to build up that experience. So maybe you just got out of school, you got no experience. You're going to get a job that's going to give you experience, and that Wheel of Fortune is going to start turning in your favor. I also have the Nine of Swords reversed. That's not the Nine of Swords reversed, it's the Eight of Swords reversed. So you, okay, hold on, let's keep going for a second. God, this Nine of Swords, there's a lot of stuff coming in for people. But from the looks of it, it feels like whatever was keeping you blinded and tied up is going to be released. Like there's some new information that you're going to get, a new perspective that you're going to see. You're going to meet somebody who's, I don't want to say they're starting out, but I feel like they're not as big as like other people, but they're going to be. And they're going to see you and think that you're worth more. So instead of being blindfolded and chained up, you're going to get some training on how to work through that. You're going to figure out your ways forward. You're going to become a master of something. And then you're going to get a cocoon period. Like you're going to get some rest where you get to rebuild. And I think that's going to lead you to this Queen of Pentacles, where you're going to turn it up, or things are going to turn into what you need them to be. And we have the Knight of Swords as well. Let's get some clarification on this. So the Knight of Swords, that's the only thing I'm confused on. Also, something is in my eye. Oh my god. Okay. Justice. So Judgment. Some kind of judgment is coming in. This seems like a whole separate issue. I'm going to move this over. So you have some kind of job thing going on. And then we have the Justice and the Knight of Swords that I also feel like is going to turn upside down. I got the Five of Pentacles, which has been coming up a lot. Justice. So some kind of judgment has been made. Some kind of judgment has been made. And I feel like it's left some people with a harsh judgment and some people with not so harsh a judgment. I don't know how to explain that. You're not the only one being judged is what I'm getting. And I feel like somebody is coming to your aid or rescue. Like you're going to be seen as victorious while others are being left out to dry, almost ignored by the system, but not in a bad way. I think that this is something that they caused. So maybe you were having some legal trouble or something, but I think it's gonna work out good for you, but not good for the other people involved. And then we also have the Queen of Wands, the Moon, and the Hermit. So someone else is being guided towards you for some reason, like their only path forward, and that might be this other person on the other side, this Judgment card, because we have the Queen of Wands here, but that person is being guided forward by you. They just don't know it yet. I also have the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. So there's some kind of connection that's going to be made, and I feel like this is an older connection. So maybe you have an older friend coming back in to your life, or an older friend. An older friend. There's some kind of word, some kind of like foundation. Somebody who walked away is coming back. But there's something about foundation in there that I think is important. Like that word is important. So maybe this person added a lot of stability to you, but they had to, for some reason, walk away. And that caused a lot of sleepless nights on both ends. But I think they're coming back. And I don't think it's bad. Like, I think that the person that they were before has changed. Like, they're a better person now. They've been working on themselves. You've been working on yourselves. Like, the whole dynamic is going to be different. But it's going to have that same foundation of mutual respect and connection that it always did. So that is good. This reading is, like, all over the place, dude. All of these readings have been all over the place, and you know, I think it's all connected, which doesn't surprise me because I did a reading for Sagittarius and one for Leo. Yes, both of theirs for their moon reading, something like this came up from different perspective, and I feel like this is from like the third perspective or something, because there's 5 people involved, so it wouldn't surprise me if this comes up in separate sections, but it's just interesting. It like this whole dynamic and energy is just interesting, but also it doesn't really surprise me, because if we think back, a few years ago was like COVID, right? And everybody was having to deal with everybody else. Everybody's going through a rough time. So maybe a lot of connections were lost during that time, and like some of those people are like coming back together, I think, is what's going on. But we have the Three of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like this is connected to that in some way, or it's like a similar situation and you're on one side of that energy. But I don't know, I feel like you've worked really hard about, you know, for who you are and how you've come to be. And I think your integrity will show. So whatever comes out of this situation, you're on top. So I hope that helped, Scorpio. And if you would like, subscribe, comment on the video. Go check out my TikTok. It's also The Undercover Witch. You can comment on any of those videos and ask for a reading. I do the video replies for free. If you want a private reading, it does cost money, but I'm pretty flexible. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a great weekend.